are playing it. Hi. This is my third video into the course. I need to stop saying that. Last week I spoke about how I need to create a character, which I did, and Trisha, you've all been introduced to Trisha. And my task this week was to live with Trisha. Living with Trisha was fun. I didn't think it would be, but it was really fun. She's so bubbly and lovely. She's just got a weird sense of humor. I'm talking about an object. She's lovely. She's made me laugh. She's made me feel better sometimes. I'm sure I have made her feel better. And we had a really good time. We really got to know each other, which was the point of this task, was to create a narrative. I had to fill out a character profile for Trisha, which asks a few questions about her, and I'm going to be reading that out to you now. Name, Trisha Saunders. Age, 27. Gender, she's female. Date of birth, she didn't want to say, but she gave her age. Height is 5.5 centimeters. For weight, she put not applicable. She did say she just come back off holiday and she's embarrassed. Place of residence is London. Profession, unemployed. Likes, puppies, bright colours, music, sunshine, and freshly baked bread. Dislikes, she doesn't like mean people, don't we all? The next question was, write a few lines about how you would describe yourself to others. Trisha put, I'm your typical girl next door. I love life, very positive and happy being. I'm probably the clumsiest being you will ever meet, but this adds to my bubbly personality. I'm currently unemployed because I broke my tail. I love going shopping and getting my nails done. If you could have any job other than the one you have now, what would it be and why? She said she'd like to be a radio presenter so that she can meet all the famous people. I think she wants to be famous. What's the first thing you do when you wake up and the last thing before you go to sleep? First thing, try not to break anything because she's so clumsy. And the last thing is she watches a film. What makes you feel relaxed and what makes you feel really angry? When I listen to, her answer was, when I listen to Whitney Houston, I feel really relaxed. Animal abuse and lack of world peace is what makes her really angry. Tell us a bit about your best friend. My best friend is Matilda. There is a bit of an age gap between us as she is 45, but we understand each other. Let's just say opposites attract. The next question was, what is your guilty pleasure and why? This is hilarious. Simon Cowell. Memories of your childhood? I remember my room being pink with unicorns on the walls. The last question was a question for the creator. It reads, now that you know your character better, write a paragraph about him or her, an experience of living with him or her. I said, I think it's safe to say that Trisha and I couldn't get more opposite if we tried, but it works. She always made me laugh. She allowed me to see the brighter side of things. We got to know each other more and helped each other out. I must say her clumsiness does get quite frustrating at times. It's bruised and broken all the time. Squashed ones. We don't talk about that day. Yeah, that sums Trisha up. Basically it was all the questions we had to answer, and you know more about her now. I recorded her on a road trip home from Wales, and I post the link for the videos underneath. She gets impatient. I also created a slideshow, which I'll also put the link in the description, about it's images about the week we lived together. The next step for this project is to create a silhouette of our characters. The silhouette needs to have as much detail as possible in, with showing her personality, but it needs to be black so that when we film it and it goes into the program, that we can add effects, we can add the textures and stuff onto the black silhouette. I've been divided into groups of 3, in these groups we'll be creating a animation or a narrative together with all 3 characters. I'm in a group with Russell, who is also Matilda's creator, and Bipej. I'm very excited to work with them. I think it's going to be fun and weird. I can't wait to actually start getting into the animation to see what it's like, because I've never touched upon anything like that before. Trisha also has a Facebook account, so make sure you add it. It's Trisha Saunders. Week 3. See you next week.